Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltimar and we're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. Where we left off last time, we just arrived back in the Defender's Heart. I was going to talk to some people and get some lore information for you guys, and then we're going to head off to do one more side quest, and then we're going to head to the Great Garrison. So, the first person we talked to was Visali Rathamus. We can confront him about our terrible dreams that we're having outside of the Defender's Heart. He'll let you know that, basically, we're close to the Abyss, and that corrupts sleep. If the corruption gets too much for you, you can rest here at the Defender's Heart because it's been consecrated, and the consecration will allow you to rest without the corruption getting all up in your business. Indara was a war historian here, and she's just going to let you know that she believes that a group called the Jiska Legionnaires were way better than the Crusaders, and she has sort of a derision or disdain towards the Crusaders. You can do a knowledge world check or a persuasion check to persuade him that, or him or her, I can't remember if it was a him or her, that that they were unworthy of the disdain that he's showing them. And if you succeed, you get a sword. It's called the Sword of Jiska, sorry, Claw of Jiska, I should say, and it's a +1 sword, finesse wielding, flaming short sword. Forn, we already let him know before that we let Kylesa go, so he wasn't happy about that, but he's going to continue his hunt on his own. Woljif let us know that he stole the Moon of the Abyss amulet. Turns out it belonged to his grandma. His grandma was a bit of a drunk, sold it, and it was his inheritance, and he just wanted it back. And that's perfectly fine. He now acts as a store, though. So no matter what you answer to how you sort of confront him about his stealing the thing, you can get his store access. They're not particularly good, even if we look in descending order. Like, the best things aren't all that important. He does have a quarterstaff of slip, which is actually a decent quarterstaff, but not anything we're going to change our current one out for. Nenio gave us a whole bunch of information about how she thinks that we are a footnote in history and how we are unimportant in the grand scheme of things, other than as the means by which she will get to her research. She asked us to take her to a valley between Canabris and Dresden. We then talked to Hilor, which was the Pathfinder guy over here, the guy you can recruit mercenaries from. He'll let you know that Finian was indeed a Pathfinder, the quarterstaff we're now currently using, and that he believes that Finian has kind of gone a little bit insane, being as it was sort of lost for a couple of crusades. Anyways, Darren doesn't really do too much. He will go on a little bit about how he is clearly a sociopath and only really cares about himself and his own amusements. He doesn't really care if he causes the suffering for others, which makes sense considering his alignment is neutral evil. And then we have the last person, Ember. Ember told us a little bit about her life too. She has had a rough go of things when she arrived in Canabris with her father. Her father was burned by the Crusaders. She was also going to be burned by the Crusaders, but another Crusader pulled her out of the fire. And then she was on the streets, and her nickname was Ember, Smoky, or Torch, because of obviously the burns. Then she says that she was getting food and blankets and clothing from someone called her grandmother. She says she never met her grandmother, but these things would always appear for her, and that grandmother sent her a crow named Soot. If you pass a religion check, you'll know that the patron that seems to be sending her these gifts is most likely the Empyrean Lord Andalet, also known as Grandmother Crow. So that is all of the lore we got from there. And then the one other thing we got was we talked to Gemel or Gemel Hawks, and he lets us know there's one more cool place in the city to visit, and we're going to go to it right now. It's a Pitaxian brewery, wine cellar type thing, where people put all their alcohols. And there's actually a fight there, because I've done that on the Evil campaign now. It was a fight I was not anticipating. Like, it is a fairly intense fight for this part of the game, just because of the status-related things that can happen. So, you'll see when we get there. There are ways around the status effects that are going to be happening, possibly to us, but we're going to use some buffs and everything like that to make sure we don't get hit very often. Then we really don't want to get hit too often, because there's going to be things called, you guys will find it very shortly, level drain. Level drain is my least favorite mechanic in any game.
I'll make my own
and yet
legend.
Here we are, so we're gonna go.
We will win this war.
What's on your
We're gonna
mind?
grab a quick
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
mutagen. We're
Trust
gonna
in
grab. Who's got bless in this group? Does anyone have bless anymore?
I heed the voice of the spirit.
Did I forget to bring someone that has bless? That is less than ideal. Oh, we do have bless. Okay, good. Camellia has bless.
Always be
That
ready
is
for
very helpful.
person.
And
like you.
we have shield on. We're gonna grab mage armor.
Open to ideas.
We're not gonna grab enlarged person, but we are gonna grab our mutagen for strength.
Rely on me.
And we're gonna grab haste
You are my favorite
just before the combat starts. Actually, we should do it right now. We're gonna charge right in. So that, oh, we need blur first. Let's get blur on our main character. Gives her some concealment. She's gonna be tanking the entire thing. Hopefully not die too much. Okay, we have haste on. We're gonna save, and we're going in.
Save the last one for me.
She should, in theory, be able to tank all this, except that now she's out of position, and we could have a... Oh my god, this is way easier than my evil group. This group just mowed through the Karens so fast. My other group actually had a little more trouble with this, which is surprising, considering my other group is supposed to be more powerful than this group, which is very amusing. Maybe it's because I have too few melee in our other group. But anyways, we successfully mowed down
What a discovery.
the wraiths here, and we got an orc double axe called Tempest. It's a +1 axe that deals sonic damage with one end and cold damage with the other. And then we also got a thing called Icebreaker. It's a cold iron +1 axe, and all creatures in a 10-foot area have to make a reflex saving throw or suffer 3d6 cold damage. That is an insane amount of cold damage for this level of the game, and also I think it's literally all creatures, means including group members, so that could be really bad if we're throwing it around willy-nilly and end up smashing our own group for 3d6 cold damage a hit. That would be a lot of damage. We're heading back to Defender's Heart now, and we're going to head to the Grey Garrison. It's now time, finally, to go to the Grey Garrison and to deal with the things there. The demons, Minago. Oh, we failed to sneak past this group, so we are going to be in a fight. These things happen.
Let's prove their logic is lacking.
Well, I guess we're standing in toe-to-toe with them all. I got hit by a acid splash or something. Alright, well that was easy. Maybe my other group doesn't have enough sneak attack. Anyways, doesn't matter right now. And we're going so slow. How close are we to a level? We're about halfway to a level. I think our groups are relatively close in terms of experience. I think our good group has a tiny bit more because they got that one extra quest that they can complete. So, that is a thing. Let's go deal with Irabeth. She's our last person we have to talk to, and we have to let her know we're ready to attack the Grey Garrison. We may have a couple other quests to turn into her. Let's take a quick look here. Thank you for saving the esteemed citizens of Canabris, even though not all of them deserve to be saved. May Ayamade forgive my words. Irabeth casts a meaningful look at Count Arenday sitting at a nearby table. I really don't mean that, of course. I just never fail to be astounded by the way that good people seem to perish, while the not-so-good proved to be incredibly, amazingly enduring. Even so, the Count did offer me his aid. Can't be all that bad. Yeah, let's not like him at all. Joining the Crusades is a tradition among Mendevian nobles, but Darren Arenday was never too keen on fighting demons. The Count has a certain reputation in Mendev. He's not a pleasant individual by any means, but he's not known for his for any particular villainy either. The Count enjoys a life of leisure surrounded by a gaggle of sycophants who are always eager to badmouth the Queen at his command. He likes settling scores too. There was a hero in the First Crusades, Sir Lant, a kind and honest man. After the end of his glorious career as a soldier, he became a wise mentor to the younger generation. He ran afoul of the Count somehow, perhaps by lecturing him about his idle lifestyle and lack of purpose. When Sir Lant died, the Count managed to buy a portion of his estate and ordered the knight's helmet to be reforged into a chamber pot. And of course, he didn't keep his little joke private. The Queen was particularly affronted by it, because Sir Lant used to be her most loyal comrade in arms. I was there receiving an assignment from Her Majesty and witnessed the exact moment she found out about the helmet's fate. It's a small thing, but I could see the Queen's anguish and at the travesty that had been made of her friend's legacy. That's what our Count is like as a person, and as for his talent for survival, do you know the story of Heaven's Edge? He was the only member of his family to escape with his life when the demons unleashed a magical plague at the Arenday estate. Could you tell me more about the events at Heaven's Edge? I don't know all the details. It happened a while ago, back when I was a mercenary and had nothing to do with Canaveras. I only know that there was a grand feast in honor of Darren's birthday, and all of his relatives were invited, along with a few other distinguished guests. Everyone died from a mysterious disease someone had unleashed on the estate, including the servants, the guards, and a number of clerics and paladins. But the young count survived, perhaps because of his healing ability, I suppose. Darren does possess an unusually brilliant talent, even if the application of his skills leaves much to be desired. Earbeth scowls. Why is he trying to provoke the queen? Who knows? Could be some family matter. The count is Her Majesty's cousin twice removed or something like that, but I think he simply enjoys infuriating people, Crusaders and Iomede's servants especially. Thank you for telling me all of this. My pleasure. I'm sorry you had to endure my grumbling. Watching these things happen to my city has put me in a foul mood. I found Janet Aldori like you asked. Yes, thank you. It's good to have her back. We need every fighter we can get. Earbeth frowns. I suppose it's too much to want fighters that are sober as well. The Tower of Astrad has been cleared of demons. Great. The places where the demons have gathered need to be cleared one by one, then they won't be able to stab us in the back when we take on the Grey Garrison. Thank you for your service. Everything is ready for an attack on the Grey Garrison. Time to attack. Are you sure? You better double check. We can't afford to lose this battle. Yes. We are ready to go. This is going to be our group. I'm perfectly happy with our current group dynamic. It's good enough for now. And we're just going to kindly walk all the way over to the Defender's Heart, or not the Defender's Heart, to the Grey Garrison, which appears to be guarding another district of the city of some sort. An inner district, kind of? This looks like a lovely place to live, honestly. A pretty big place, Canaveras. Alright, we are here in the basement. I hope the ritual works. Me too, I don't know what ritual they're doing. It has to, there's no room for error. This is new because we actually saved Clem and his people here. Our other group didn't get this bonus. What did we get? It worked, praise Iamade. Now it's the demon's turn to suffer. Okay, let's take a look at what we got. We have haste for 1.5 hours. So as long as we don't rest, we have a very long and very amazing time we can do.
What's that?
By murdering oh, right. Someone go down and deal with that. It's so much faster. It's so good.
I am helpful.
No wonder this group has such an easy go of things comparatively. Good seems to be, you know, the good thing to have in this game. Okay, everyone get here. Someone's got to pass this perception chest.
Let's
check,
move.
check. Not perception chest.
I hope you appreciate it.
Alright, that's all that junk. Oh, there's another chest here. Grab that. It's got cider in it. Very important cider. Not really. It's not very important at all, to be honest with you. It'd be so much faster. And a scabbard of an heirloom sword. Ask Earbeth how the scabbard for her family's heirloom sword ended up in a smuggler's cache. That is important.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
Now we do have permanent haste, so we should be able to just mow this whole thing down in like 3 seconds. It does appear to be going very fast. We did take a hit though. Oh, on the Crusader Wizard. That's fine. Oh, we'll grab this.
I must rest to fight another day.
Wait, no, you can't be fatigued. We're ignoring the fatigue. The haste is too important to lose the fatigue. Or sorry, the haste is too important. We will not lose the fatigue because of, or yeah, whatever. You know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say here. Even though I'm going insane apparently. We can't lose haste because of a little fatigue. There we go. That's what I'm trying to say. Grab that and that. That's locked. And this thing says... The building was severely damaged when the demon Lord Descari flung the wardstone against its wall. I can imagine, yeah, how to do it.
The inheritor. No time for debate. Guide my blade.
Jesus. With haste, our group is just a murder machine. It is a finely tuned murder machine. Walk into battle, kill everything.
helpful, am I not?
Grab that. Grab that junk. Let's bust down this door.
Onwards.
Oh right, we have to watch Earbeth lay waste to some things. Earbeth with her heater shield, just murdering all the things. There's a Brimarack not using any sort of fire spells.
Let us be off.
Your wrath be quickened.
We're kind of stuck, we can't move too far. There we go. Just watching my group mow through these things with haste on is just so much fun. It is absolutely insane how powerful they are right now. Staunton is helping kill some things with his Dwarven Axe, and Minago has shown up. Staunton, there you are, my little pet. Don't come near me, get back. You don't need to be so rude, my love. Let's leave this place so we can have some privacy. And they're gone. They vanished. Locked door. Oh, we probably should loot these things. Not that I don't think it matters any particular amount.
Another mystery revealed.
And let's grab a gold ring, and that door is locked as well. So we're gonna head downstairs.
Let's prove their logic is lacking.
Yeah, okay.
Mind
just
over
head on.
muscle.
Now we're charging in en masse, dealing out some damage, missing all of our attacks. Perfect. Jesus. It's so impressive how fast we are murdering things. Let's head on into here. Okay, so that's not what we're gonna do in this video. We're just gonna murder some random more things. We will be doing the puzzles, of course, because that's important. I gotta remember how to do them. Which I don't, actually, now that I think about it. Don't want to get too far ahead of my other group. Even though this group is much faster, currently. There will come a time where the other group might be faster, except for a few apparently really annoying fights.
I found something.
We still
I
have
am helpful.
another hour and
Am I
24
not?
minutes. Okay. And what's this? Oh, it's not showing us. Sometimes these things don't show up, the tool, like the actual saying things, which is very annoying. Because I want to read them to you guys as they happen, but now I can't. I have to do it right before combat starts. Possibly right after all the initiative rolls. Okay, so it said,
They are the darkness.
human body is a real treasure trove of invaluable ingredients. It is an alchemical laboratory all by itself. So to speak, ready for further research, allow me to demonstrate on some of the more impressive effects on you. There's so many enemies in here. This is a lot of foes. We're winning, obviously, but we're taking a lot of damage.
Did you see that?
I'm wounded.
This might be a little outside of our... Yeah, we actually died there. Okay. We have an autosave. Let's go back a little bit. Alrighty, let's try this fight one last time. Hopefully we'll be victorious this time. We'll see. It is a pretty tough fight, only because this guy's got so much concealment. Very annoying to fight him. Okay. Let's do spells. We need hit on... You know what, just like these four. Okay, they've fallen down.
I'll cut you wide open. The spirits demand your blood.
No, don't go. Whatever, fine.
You are today's sacrifice.
Okay. Just keep on. Nope. Well, that's where we're at on that one, I guess.
Go for their heart.
I need heal her. Of course. That's so annoying. She's already in the pit. Nothing we can do about that. She is also in the pit. They're gonna come out of the pit soon, though.
I'll cut you wide open.
Let's just murder the archers and our main characters down.
Too late for apologies.
This will leave a bruise.
Okay, we only have this guy left. There we go, we finally killed him. He is much harder than I thought he was going to be. He's just got so many reinforcements, like it's a lot of reinforcements. There's also apparently a door there. I'm going to take a look at that belt and then we're going to call it a video here. In the next video, we'll continue on our way through the Great Garrison. The fight actually took me longer than I expected it would. That was a tough fight. One of the hardest ones that we've dealt with recently. Take a look at that belt though, it might be really good. It is a belt of incredible dexterity, +2 to dex. I will definitely use that. Gives us +1 armor class, that is pretty great. Alright, that's our kinetic diadem, or diadem, however you want to pronounce it. Let's save before we do this knowledge world check, arcana check.
Success worthy of
Judging by the
praise.
ingredients and devices, the alchemists of this laboratory were working on a very dangerous poison. Fortunately, they never got the chance to finish their experiments. Then I'm also going to lockpick this quickly.
I am helpful, am I not?
It leads to a staircase. Let's not worry about it right now. For now, I will leave you guys here. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Take care.